you think about any project, any initiative, any message, it's made or broken through communication. So whether that's you have a new program or you want people to be aware of the strategy or whatever it is, communication is really critical. So I think, yeah, I'm sure there have been. And a big part of that is you need to put a lot of planning into communication to make sure that you've hit multiple vehicles, multi-way communication in a way that people can receive. Some people are auditory, some people want to see it, some people want to read it, so you need to make sure that it's there, that it's consistent, that it's simple and easy to understand. And so I think we spend a lot of time on our sort of corporate rollout initiatives that would do a fairly good job. And I think where we've, and any organization, this wouldn't be alone to Workopolis, is some of the things that may seem not such a big deal or just for this group of people. And people sometimes think, well, you know, I build it and we're ready to go, okay, now we'll tell people about it. And it gets lost either in translation or people don't understand the context. Like, so why? Like, why is this important? Why should I do that? Why should this be the product that I'm pushing to my customers? Oh, it already went out and then you told me about it. So I think that's where people don't necessarily remember that the front end, the planning part of communication is, to me, as critical as all the work that you've put in the project, because you can put months and months of work in a project, and if you blow the communication, you've really blown it. And I think one example internally would be that we had a piece of research that we were launching to the media and saying, you know, here's some great research Workopolis has done, we want PR and media to pick it up, and they were. But what we hadn't done is spent the time to internally roll that out. So all employees didn't understand it. The sales force didn't necessarily know about or understand the context. And their customers were learning about it before internally. So that's where people have, you know, their goal or their objective is, I need to roll this out, I need to get it out to, you know, whichever constituency. This is what my goal is, this is what my objective that I'm being marked on is. What they're not doing is broadening the perspective and saying, for this to be successful, I need to take into consideration all these other stakeholders. And sometimes we become too narrowly focused, right? And then what happens is the great work that's been done gets overshadowed by who didn't know about it, why weren't they told, all the things that didn't happen, and it overshadows the good work. So those can be great learning opportunities. Hopefully you do that once and then you've learned the power of the other piece and you make sure that you have that in your checklist and you do it. So if you do it once and you learn from it, that's okay.